It's a tuberous growth of some sort from the food cart. These look like something they cleaved from the side of Yoda's head. It's a plate of grill hair spaghetti. You get fingerprints all over it.
Cool. Bobbit kebabs. They whip up some interesting food items in this joint.
It's a nice round melon.
I remember what this is. It's a rack of Orat. Haven't seen this stuff since Space Quest 1.
It's a plate of grill hair spaghetti. Now it has some cool ears. The rack of a rat adds a nice touch. An interesting idea. Something's starting to take shape. What are you up to, Roger? In this galaxy, those two items don't do anything together. Maybe it's different in your neck of the woods, huh? A touchment of that adds something more to your work in progress. How creative. That's a nice touch.
Oh, I see you have a visitor. I'll leave you two alone, but you know the rules. 10 more minutes and they have to leave.
Yikes, it's a good thing Dorf's so vain about wearing his prescribed much thicker glasses. That was too close. I nearly dampened an undergarment.
Enjoy. I'll be back to pick up the cart. With the force field on, I trust you won't be going anywhere. I have some matters to attend to now.
Home sweet home, until you figure out how to get out of here and away from that nearsighted security guard. Gazing out the window reminds you of a legendary prisoner named the Birdman of Deep Ship 12. Who raised homing pigeons in his cell for months. He then hatched a scheme in which he'd write notes and attach them to the pigeons and send the pigeons out the window in search of help. Naturally, the birds would immediately explode upon being released into outer space, but he never gave up. When he was released, he was heavily recruited by SOL Incorporated. Home sweet home. Inside this cell is Inside this home sweet home. Home sweet. From where you're sitting, it looks like freedom.
Golly, this food looks so good it might be worth becoming a prisoner for. Yeah, like I'd sure want to be in your position. Not!
Nice work. Sometimes you actually surprise me. Good thinking.
Ooh, boy, I got you with my fingers in your Kurt Russell. No, you can't get away. I got you now that you've got it. Hard to believe this is a real job. Oh, my God. So how come you're not going down? I got you with your mumble jumbo and your hobbit chubby. Ooh, boy, if I only could, I would. Jeez, why don't you step outside, pal? I got you with this and that. I think I broke a fingernail here.
Smooth move. You've got his keyring. The teleport tube platform looks pretty much identical to all the others. It's one of two buttons you must push simultaneously to open the shuttle bay door. This refueling pillar signifies parking section F8. Instead of F8, this post used to have a picture of a large cartoon mouse, but Starcon removed it after being threatened with legal action by the same company that lost its shirt on Andromeda Disney, the first amusement park on Andromeda. You hear a disembodied voice saying, "Remember your parking space, Luke." This support is labeled F9 so that entities can easily find where they park their shuttles, pods, runabouts, and other mini-ships. The Deep Ship's shuttle has a reserved spot in this row. Ooh, a mint-condition 57 Gateway Bel Air with mag thrusters, overhead lifters, and 4-pod barrels. This Tiberian skimmer may look intimidating, but it's seriously underpowered. And that clear steel compound cockpit is particularly vulnerable to meteorites. baryon radiation, and large insects. This baby's a sleek streak Corsair with push-button tranny and dual airbags. These balsa wood shuttles are really maneuverable, but they don't last 2 seconds in a phaser battle. It's a standard Starcon shuttle built for speed and maneuverability. Unfortunately, with a budget of only 550,000 buckazoids, they had to leave off certain amenities, like airtight seals, decent shields, and restrooms. Some guy wearing a Delco air filter on his face parked this shuttle. This Kiapian runabout strikes fear into the heart of the Japaxian Empire. It's a good compact shuttle for under 8,500 buckazoids. This workstation allows manual control of the shuttle airlock and other functions, most of which are routinely handled automatically by the ship's computers. They're incomprehensible to use, so don't even fool with them. Some woman driver parked her shuttle here and contaminated the whole deep ship with these acid-bleeding, multi-jawed exoskeletal aliens, and you had a really huge mess to clean up. Just for that, Kielbasa refused to validate her parking slip. What a beauty! A true museum-quality McKinley Ultramarine Blue Runner.
It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine.
In your dreams.
It probably seemed like a good idea.
That's an it. As cool as it would be to interface. The shuttle's alarm is now deactivated. This tank of emergency oxygen serves an incredibly important purpose. It ensures that the shuttle's hatch makes a neat hissing sound when it opens and closes.
Who in the world left all this trash in here? Isn't somebody supposed to clean up the shuttle when it comes back from a mission? Oh wait, that's me. On second thought, it doesn't look so bad, after all. Who in the world left all this trash in here? Oh wait.
These are the seats for the pilot and navigator, built of a semi-translucent gel foam that molds itself to the shape of whoever's sitting in it. The semi-transparency also makes it easier to spot loose change and crumbs that have fallen between the cushions.
It feels slightly gritty. You suppress an urge to dust it. It feels.
Don't pick at it, you'll only make it worse. Can't you read? It's the subroutine program disk slot. Sheesh, so it's a little small. I'm so tired of hearing that. Looky there, it's the trunk handle. It appears to be a release handle for the hood of the shuttle. Cool, this button is for the Movies option package available in the DS-86 series of shuttles. Too bad Starcon was way too cheap to spring for it. Cool, this button is for the Games option package available on the DS-86 series. Too bad Starcon was way too cheap to spring for it. It says power. Could it be that this button has something to do with the power system of the shuttle? Nah, that sounds way too obvious. That's the retinal scanning unit. Upon launch initiation, the operator is asked to place his or her eye against it to be checked for proper authorization for operation. This is the shuttle's cockpit. These are navigational system readouts.
It feels slightly gritty. You suppress an urge to dust it. Don't pick at it, you'll only make it worse. It feels...
Let's see if this sucker works.
Hey! Here's your fish!
Janitor Wilco, what are you doing? You have no authorization to take that shuttle. To make matters worse, you have launched into the middle of a super double reverse anti-anomaly. You will turn that ship around immediately and head back to the shuttle bay. Do you understand, Wilco?
Bite me, Commander.
What was that last transmission, Wilco?
We're having a little problem with the signal, sir. I mean, with all due respect, sir, I did plead with you not to leave Stellar behind. Sir, I sense that something's just not right with that community. I don't believe Stellar is dead, and I just can't leave her there. I'm going to do this, sir, regardless of the consequences. Stellar saved my life not once, but twice. I owe her.
Well, that was her own stupid mistake. I demand that you return at once, Wilco. If you do so and surrender now, your record will be taken into consideration during your disciplinary hearing.
Oh, that'll help you loads.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just can't. I have to do this.
Wilco, you fool!
Just then, the shuttle is sucked into the anti-anomaly. Communication with the deep ship has been disrupted.